Hello and good day. It's an awesome day to connect again to share information that you can use to transform your life. This webcast is focused exclusively to the women all over the world. Hi, my name is Isioma Iloba, and I am a certified master teacher with the Tao Academy, bringing the wisdom of 373 lineages long to modern era. Very often people think transformation means going to sit in the Himalayas mountains or in Mount Everest or in Tibet or somewhere like that. Now, you don't have to. You can sit at home just like you and I are doing right now to receive this wisdom that I have learned from my most beloved teacher who I met in 2009. And my life has never been this. He's a master of simplifying what is complex. He brings love like no other so that everybody recognizes what is the most important thing. He taught me the one sentence secret: love melts all blockages and transforms all life. Just imagine that one sentence is what everybody craves for. Everybody wants love, recognition, admiration, support, and all other ways that love is shown. Many of us, as young girls, we learned to diminish who we are. But before I delve into that, I want to share an amazing story about a gentleman that I met at a bus stop. He was limping. He could not put one foot down. And because of the wisdom that I had received from my teacher for many, many years, more than a decade long, yes, I was able to offer him incredible help. Technically, he could not put one foot down. I helped guide him to a place where he could sit down. And I asked him, are you ready to receive information and energy that will help you transform this situation that you are dealing with? And he said, yes, yes, yes. I am desperate for it. Sit down and close your eyes and relax. And within 5 minutes, I had transmitted very high, pure energy that was filled with love to his ankle. And when I asked him to open his eyes, he said he felt so relaxed, so much at ease. I took his number because my boss was about to come. I took his number, and in about 3 to 4 hours, I mean, I met him at about 7 o'clock in the evening. 10 o'clock, I called him, reconnected with him, and I asked him, how are you doing? And he said, Linda, Isioma, you do not believe what I have experienced. I was able to sleep. He struggled with, according to what he shared with me. He had trouble relaxing and falling asleep. But the minute he got home, he was asleep. And that he just woke up. And that his pain, which was previously an 8 in severity, had dropped down to something like that. But even, and this was quite a while ago, so I may not be remembering the numbers correctly. But even if it was a 5 or a 7, that is a miracle. This is without any medical intervention. Now, I did tell him, in all fairness to you, I did tell him, please go to the emergency room so that you can be correctly assessed to see if you have a broken ankle or whatever is going on with you. Please do that. He was not able to go to the emergency room. He went straight home. And that kind of marked difference within just a few hours, 3 hours maximum, is a miracle. That is the beauty of my connection with my teacher and the powers and abilities to serve my community that He has given me. That is why I love to serve, because many people have suffered for decades with depression, with anxiety, with self love issues, with rejection, with being silenced. As women all over the world, many of us have been asked to be quiet when our brothers are speaking, or to take a second seat, or a secondary seat, or a secondary position to the male in the family, or in the community, or in the office. And that has credible pain in our souls, in our hearts, in our minds, and in our physical bodies. This pain that is buried deep within has been the cause of disease. When we have a separation, an inner separation, and these two parts within us, or four or five parts within us, get separated from each other instead of being aligned as one, it creates an energetic blueprint of chaos and conflict within us. This conflict now manifests as so many different kinds of mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical disease, because it's in our body for so long. I know there's a book written by a medical doctor called The Body. That is very true for you, for me, and everybody worldwide. And because I have to walk that journey as a woman myself, I feel so deeply uh, convinced this is the path that I can use to serve humanity. So that my woundedness, or my wounds that I grew up with, will be ones that you can transform. I didn't have anybody, but now you have, because you have the ability to transform those blemished areas of your experience, so that the mistrust, the pain that you received, or pain that you experienced when you were betrayed by your lover, when you were cheated on by your girlfriend or boyfriend, when trust was betrayed in so many ways. It could be with your boss. I had a boss who I was very close to, because I chose not to do what she was asking me to do, which was very questionable and really bordered on the ethics of the work that I was doing with her. She became my number one enemy. So sad. And retaliation followed suit, and so many other things followed in line. That happens to be the way that many women, whether it was from a same sex person in the office, or opposite sex person, it doesn't matter who inflicted that pain, that creates a physical, visceral experience in your body. You also may have experienced fear, anxiety, worry, um, headaches, stomach aches, migraine, shoulder pain, backache, hip pain, inability to conceive the child that you're yearning to have. You may also experience relationship blockages with your lover, with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You may have difficulties establishing relationships with even same sex friends. One day it's beautiful, the next day it's catastrophe. So we all experience pain in so many different ways. What you may not be aware is that that pain has its root cause very deep in your history. And somebody once shared that you do not need to go back to retell and regurgitate who did what to you. You only need to treat your life like a GPS, where you are now and where you want to go to. Map the program, map the GPS, and boom, you're there. With my program, you are able to do that. You don't need to regurgitate or dig up what happened in the past. Even though that is painful, that may give you a temporary relief, but it's not going to solve the problem at the root cause, instead of dealing with only the symptoms. So that is where I am able to serve you in a most profound way. starting on the 1st of March. 1st of March, I will, well, on the 28th month, it's a short month, I will be sharing incredible resources that are available to you through my program. They are all steeped in the greatest love. The greatest love melts all blockages and transforms all life. If you could bring love, right, the difficulties that you've had, wouldn't you take it? Wouldn't you jump? If you knew that your life would be transformed by this immense, humongous gift that lies before, wouldn't you take it? Wouldn't you consider it? I know I did. The minute I heard that I could actually start offering this program to the rest of my community, I didn't crawl, I didn't jump, I didn't run. I flew at the opportunity because I knew how many women worldwide would benefit from this incredible opportunity. All human beings consist of the masculine and the feminine, two opposing, opposite, I wouldn't say opposing, two opposite sides of who we are. And these two opposites are actually a manifestation of a universal law that was created when Mother Earth was created. This universal law is the universal law of yin and yang. It is as strong, as powerful as gravity. Look all around you. Can you see any that does not have an opposite? You have in and out, up and down, black and white, tall and short, inside out, bright and dark. You have valleys. You have liquid and solid. You have physical. Everywhere where you look, they're opposites. And we, the human race, are also comprised of opposites. In this situation, I'm going to tap into the masculine and the feminine. Because of the hurt we experienced when we were young, we may have pushed down our feminine qualities because we're required to exist in a masculine world. And because we denied that part of ourselves, that created incredible physical stress in our experience. And that's what created, was root cause for the depression, anxiety, fear, worry, and all the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual blockages that we may. But now you can transform that very easily. So I invite you to join me in a very short practice to align the masculine and the feminine to be joined as one, to be rebalanced and recalibrated so that you don't have to suffer anymore. With the program that I will be offering, we're going to go much deeper. This is just a very short introduction so that you understand what you can gain and how you can transform. So join now in saying a short invocation. This is not a religious setting at all, but it's a deeply spiritual one. Irrespective of what religious beliefs you hold dear to your heart, you can make the invocation to suit your specific. But I try to include everybody's tradition, right? So let's join hearts and souls together. I always love, and when I do practices, I always love to bring my hands to my heart to remind me that this heart-centered practice, a love practice, to bring luck into our hearts, we need to connect with our hearts. We just had Valentine's Day a few days ago. This is it with the Valentine essence. So, dear, and you can say this invocation with me. Dear soul, mind, and body of the divine, of heaven, of the universal force field that is only made up of love. Dear Allah, dear Buddha, dear Kuan Yin, dear beloved Jesus, Dear beloved, all the high level holy beings in heaven and heaven beyond heaven honor you, appreciate you. All beloved souls on my heavens teams, all the angels that surround and support me in my growth, in my healing. I love you. Please, can you come and support this practice so that I can reintegrate and balance my feminine essence, so that I can serve at my highest and best? I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear soul, mind, and body, all my organs, all my systems, all my DNA, all my RNA, head to toe, skin to bone, down to the tiniest matter and down to the tiniest spaces in between. I honor you, appreciate you. You have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to align with the greatest love that there is. I can embody my quintessential, most balanced, most powerful, aligned feminine essence. I am so grateful. I cannot thank you enough. Do a fantastic job of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'm going to say hello and connect with the mantra we're going to use this afternoon called Yin Yang He Yi. In English, it means yin yang, join as one. But I'm using Mandarin Chinese at this time. So we're going to use Yin Yang He Yi. So join me in saying this invocation. Dear soul, mind, and body of the mantra, Yin Yang He Yi, I love you. You have incredible power. Allow me to join and balance my yin and yang within my body so that my feminine is balanced and transformed. Please help me accomplish this goal. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can sing this in any way that you choose. I choose my own melody. It's simple, direct. So join me in saying this. And when we do this together, please don't forget to smile. We are doing a sacred practice to heal. Healing and happiness and joyfulness go together. So join me in saying this. Yin yang he yi, 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 yin yang he yi. I forgot something. You can also, while we're chanting this mantra together, visualize golden light radiating from heaven, surrounding you 360 degrees and filling all your body with golden light. Because I learned where golden light exists, disease and uh, competition cannot exist. So while we chant, visualize golden light radiating from heaven or all around you, whichever way you choose, whatever is easiest for you. Yin yang he yi. Chant together. Yin yang he yi. I'm not hearing you. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi. Sing it out. Yin yang he yi. 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 And if you're leaning against the back of your chair, it's best to sit up. Flows through your body. You want it to be able to have the freedom to flow throughout your entire body instead of being compressed because of the back of your chair. Please show that your feet are planted on the floor, parallel to each other. Thank you. Yin yang he yi. 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 Yin yang he yi heals me. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi heals me. You can make up the song as long as you include yin yang he yi. Add anything else that makes you happy. Yin yang he yi is in my body. Yin yang he yi balances me. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi empowers me. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi makes me smile. Yin yang he. Yin yang he yi empowers me. Yin yang he yi melts all my relations. Yin yang he yi, yes it does. Yin yang he yi is a law. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang he yi. Yin yang join us one. Yin yang he yi. 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 How? Thank you. How is what I use to close the practice. And before we close, we open the practice by calling all of heaven, right? Now, as we're closing the practice, we got to also allow them to return. You don't want them, uh, angels have so many things to accomplish for ourselves and for others. And so we want to ask them to kindly return. So join me in closing this invocation. Dear soul, man, and body of all the sacred beings of light from heaven and heaven beyond heaven that came to support this incredible practice of balancing the yin yang within me and blossoming, nurturing, and empowering my feminine essence. I love you. I thank you for your incredible light and blessings. As is divinely appropriate for you, please respectfully return. It's divinely appropriate. I'm so grateful and honored to receive your love and light. Thank you. Now, to recap, we started by recognizing what the anxiety, the negativity, the memories that we've carried within our body, creating disease. And we recognize that we can do something about it with the infusion of love into the dark places. Where there's love, disease cannot exist. Where there is darkness, light cannot exist. But the same is also true when there's light, darkness cannot exist. And the services that I provide infuse incredible high powered light into areas of memory, areas in your body. You have those negative memories stored so that your life can be transformed. On the 28th of February, I'll mention that later on. The other thing that I did, which you may not be aware of, is that in the corporate America, or in the corporate world, worldwide, there's something called skill stacking. That is when you take one skill that you have and you keep learning and keep adding to the stack of skills so that you can maximally benefit yourself and really move forward in your career. The same thing is true for this practice. I used body power. Where you place your hand is where you receive healing. Did you know that? I asked you to position your feet on the floor. I also asked you to move away from the back of your chair so that through your body, through all the meridians, through all the veins, through all the capillaries. That is powerful. That is body power. We also did soul power when we invited all of heaven and all the souls of the inner body. That was soul power. Remember, I said soul, heart, mind, and body of the saints. So we invoked those four aspects: the soul, the heart, the mind, and the body. Right? We also used visualization that some people do, but they don't add all these other layers to the practices that they do. So in visualization, I asked you to see golden light flooding throughout your body. And in doing that, you also quantum multiply the power of in a new, extraordinary way. And then with sound power, that is chanting a mantra over and over and over again. And my own added essence is joy power. Bring joy into your practices. Because when you start your day with joy and end your day with joy, nothing can stand in your way. The joy that you hold within will bulldoze other things that are happening. Here in America, recently we had the Walk of Peace that certain monks had, Buddhist monks, uh, and I'm not Buddhist, but I really treasure what they accomplished. The Buddhist monks walked all the way from Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Washington, D.C., and they accomplished so much because people from all different traditions flood to witness, to see they can persevere in spite of rain, in spite of snow, in spite of all kinds of obstacles. They kept moving. But the one sentence that I want to share with you today from the Walk of Peace or Walk for Peace, the head monk said, "Today you wake up and write the sentence, 'Today is my day of peace. Today is my day of peace. Today is my day of peace.'" So when I wake up in the morning, in addition to other things that I do, I also incorporate today is my day of peace and joy. When you bring joy and peace into your life, no matter what happens, nothing can stand in your way, nothing can upset you because you have decided that peace and joy will be your pillars for the day. Message resounded with you and resonated with you. I'm going to post the links for my event. Give me like 5 or 10 minutes. In the meantime, postmark like this event and my link above, and give me 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to post the links below. Please share this message with female friends, women, grandmothers, aunts, nieces, sisters, friends that you have in the workplace. Many of us are suffering in silence. They may not tell you they're suffering, but they are. And this event and my services can offer incredible relief. to these beloved ones. I am honored to serve you, and I hope to see you online on the 28th. Have a wonderful rest of the day, morning, midday snack, whatever it is you have a fantastic rest of the day. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Bye bye.